A good night of Shabbos, everyone. Of Shabbos, Parshat Ki Tavo. We have in the beginning of the Parsha the mitzvah bikurim, and then the concept of the vidui meiser, that when you pay up all your back taxes, so then you make a declaration, and part of the declaration is v'yamarti lifnei Hashem lekecha b'yati hakadosh min habayis. You say that I've taken everything out that I have to out of the house, and I've delivered it all to everyone who I have to deliver it to. I've taken care of everybody that I need to take care of. I've done everything like you commanded. I didn't transgress any of your commandments. I didn't forget. I didn't forget what? I didn't forget. I didn't forget to give my trumas and ma'asos. I didn't forget to do my religious obligations. What does it mean I didn't forget? So Rashi says, what does it mean that lo shachachti milevarecha lafrashas masos? So Rashi says, I never forgot to make a bracha. When I took off trumas and ma'asos, I took off the tithes, I never forgot to make a blessing. First of all, why would that be what the Torah means? Blessings are not Doraisa, they're not biblical obligations, they're rabbinic obligations. As rabbinic obligations, the Torah would never say, V'lo shachachti, and I never forgot. Please declare that you never forgot to make a bracha. The bracha was never part of the mitzvah of the Torah. And at the end of the day, it's only a bracha. Brachas and a ma'akev mitzvahs, they don't push away the performance of mitzvahs. You can perform a mitzvah, you're supposed to make a bracha. You forget to make the bracha, you still did the mitzvah. So why would you have to make that declaration that, I'm so good and I did it so the way you wanted me to do it? Lo shachachti, I didn't even forget to make the bracha. It's not even such an important detail. What's going on here? We know giving is not the simplest thing in the world. It's the reason why we need to be trained to be able to give. It's the reason why we have the 7-year cycle. The concept of Maiserani, of the poor man's tithe, one of the tithes that we have to give in the 3rd and the 6th year of the cycle. The 1st and the 2nd year, we take a tithe and we bring it up to Yerushalayim and we eat it in Yerushalayim. And then the 3rd year of the cycle, instead of taking it and bringing it up to Yerushalayim, we take it and give it away to other people. And then in the 4th and the 5th year of the cycle, we again bring it up to Yerushalayim. And then in the 6th year, we take that 10%, that tithe, and we give it away. And it just keeps going over itself throughout our lifetime. The reason is because giving is not a simple thing, because it goes against our nature. It goes against who we are. We're preservists. We try to take care of ourselves. We worry about ourselves. For most people, it's not natural just to give away everything. And therefore, the Torah trains us. Take it out of one pocket and put it into the other pocket. Take a tithe, make the calculation, do the math, take off 10%, but then just bring it up to Yerushalayim and eat it and benefit from it in Yerushalayim. Do that the 1st year, do that the 2nd year. Now that you learned what it's like to take something and to take it away from everything else and to know you're not losing anything, to take it out of one pocket and put it in the other pocket, now I want you to take it and I want you to give it to somebody else. But that doesn't mean that you're now trained. So we got to do it again next year. We got to do it again the next year. We got to do it again the next year. Because you constantly need this reinforcement that giving away is a blessing. Giving away is an incredible ability. And that comes from not taking things for granted, from recognizing the source of everything that we have and to recognize the blessing inherent in life. And that's what we're declaring. V'lo shachachti, I never forgot, milevarecha lafrashas ma'asos. I never forgot to make a bracha on the tithing. Not because the bracha on the tithing is critical, but what the bracha represents, which is the representation, the understanding that everything is coming from God and that everything is an incredible gift. That I've never forgotten. And I never forget not to take things for granted. So easy. We get into our lives and our lives are just the way they are. They are the way they are. Until something happens and shoots a hole into that. We never even think about it. It's just, it is. This is who we are. Last night I was sitting in my repeset with a bunch of my students who had just come back from America, came back for a second year of learning. And one of the guys comments, "Oh, it's so amazing to be back here, just to smell the air." And I took a whiff and I said, I'm living here all the time. I don't know how conscious I am of the air of the Avira, the Aretz, the Eretz Yisrael. I don't know how conscious I am of it. What a great reminder it was. And then I looked out. We have this incredible view from our Merpeset. Even at night, you see far off cities with twinkling lights and mountains. I'm sitting there breathing and smelling the air of Eretz Yisrael and reminding myself, don't take this for granted. The brachas are non-ending. They're bountiful. You just have to open your eyes and see them. And that's what the mitzvah of Vidui Meiser, of the Meiser confessional, reminds us. To be able to make the declaration, not just Asisi Kacholachet Zivisoni, God, I'm a frum guy, did everything you wanted me to do, but Loi Shochachti. I didn't forget to see my life as an incredible blessing. Because when I can see my life as an incredible blessing, I can use it to accomplish incredible things. When all of the bounty that I have is a blessing, when all the talents that I have is a blessing, when all the gifts that God gave me are a blessing, then I can take those blessings and I can use them to share with other people. I can use them to make this world a better place. And when I do, that's when it becomes clear. Lo shachachti. I didn't forget to feel grateful and to give blessing on all of the incredible gifts that you, HaKadosh Baruch Hu, have showered on me. Have an amazing, beautiful Shabbos.